you brought up the question of intellectual property in the estate, and my understanding is that you wrote that last speech that that Dr. King gives because you were not able to get the rights to his actual speech. What is the what's the issue there? Like, what is
all the speeches are not real King.
Right, but
they're faux King.
Right.
Faux King. Yes, but no, the rights belong to another filmmaker, so they just were never available.
I see. Okay, yes. It's not the estate.
Well, the estate has licensed those rights to another filmmaker, so they're not available. So it's been 50 years since these events happened, and there's never been a film with Dr. King at the center. And as for me as an independent storyteller, I didn't have an issue with not having a state approval. Of course, I would have loved his actual words, but I thought it was much more important for me. I'm an African American Studies major from UCLA, English AFAM Studies major. Finally, my mother said, those degrees come in handy for something. So when I sat down and deconstructed King's rhythm and cadence and tonality and tried to get, the speech patterns, he liked to speak in triplet. He did a lot of tricks that he used over and over. My real thing was to break it down by sound, but also if I could get the intention. He was a big ideas guy. If I can get that vicious lie thing at the end, the idea that powerful white men indoctrinate poor white men with racism in order to take their eye off the ball in terms of what's really happening to them and make them concentrate on what's happening with these. I mean, what are you talking? That's a bold, brilliant, interesting, flawed, dynamic idea. And if I could just get that across and untether myself from the words and get his ideas across, I felt like, it was fair. It was fair to try to get the film made. So that was how.
But did you knew that? Obviously, up front. I would have thought that a studio like a priori would have said, "Oh, you can't use his speeches." Like that you can't say, "I have a dream" in your movie or whatever it is.
It's not "I have a dream" time.
No, I realize that, but whatever it is, there's
Yes. No, I hear what you're saying.
That they'd be like, "Oh, you know what? We'll wait till we have the rights."
Well, then you'll be waiting another 50 years. I mean, you're going to be waiting a long time. I mean, that's, you know what I mean? That's what had been the holdup, whether it was the license or whether it was the estate really wanting to have say in what the narrative was before they gave right. A lot of the reasons, it's not the primary one, but it's a big reason as to why we're sitting here right now in 2014. This happened in 1965. And he's, I think they're making a film about the lady who invented Tupperware. I mean, God bless her, and I'm sure it's going to be good. But he deserves a movie too. Yes. I mean, can the man get a movie? So we did what we had to do to get the movie.